Welcome back, everybody. DJ Numismatics, and check it out. Not one, but two boxes of pennies to hunt here. I've already popped the top on this one. I didn't see any enders, but it does feel a little heavier than the other box. So, give me 2 seconds. We'll pop the top on the second one. We're going to start in that box. I'll move this one out of the way. And I don't think there's any wheat enders. Can't tell from here what that even is. I think that's a foreign of some kind. I can't tell if that's a shield or not. That might be a wheat, but we're going to start off the box with a Canadian. We will start in this box. Give me 2 seconds, I'll rip these flaps off and we'll get started. All right, we got those flaps off. And under closer inspection, that's one of the 09s. So, let's go ahead and jump into this box. Roll one of a 2-box hunt. Let's see if we can find some decent varieties for a change. Well, in classic northern box style, we're going to start out with a Canadian 1995. Roll number 3. Wheat scent number 1. Got some gunk on the front, 1956 from Denver. Roll 4, and we're on that Canadian ender. And it's looking like it's going to be a 1991. Canadian number 2. Roll number 8. Canadian number 3. This one is going to be a 1974. Roll 11, and we're going to get wheat scent number 2. And it's an older one. Definitely seen some major circulation here. But that is a 1926 D. Slick wheat scent. Roll 12. Wheat scent number 3. That is going to be a 1948 San Francisco. Roll 13. Canadian number 4. That's going to be a 1972. Roll 19, and if you look right back here, where did it go? I just seen it a second ago. Right there. We're going to get Canadian number 5, 1976. Roll 25, and wheat scent number 4 would be from the 50s, 1950 from Denver. Roll 32, and we are going to have Canadian. Where did it go here? I just seen it. Number 6. That's going to be in 1965. 1 year off a young head. Roll 34. And Canadian number 7 is right here. That's going to be a 1979. In pretty good shape. And back here, it's also going to have wheat scent number 5. Yes, wheat scent number 5. And that's going to be a 1946 from Denver. Same roll. Wheat scent number 6 is a 1953 from Denver. I will definitely be checking that for the DORS. Wait a minute. Never mind. That's 51 and 52. Roll 38. Wheat cent number 7. Tied up. And it is going to be a 1955 from Denver. Roll 39. I just pulled it out of the box. Flipped it over. We got another Canadian ender. This time it's a young head. Let me crack it open. We'll see what we got. All right. That one is going to be a 1959 Canadian number 8. Roll 41. Towards the end here, we're going to get wheat cent number 8. Tied back up again. Let's see what we got. That is a 1956 from Philly. Roll 43. Wheat cent number 9 is going to be a 1947 from Denver. Roll 46. Looks like we're going to stay tied up because we have wheat cent number 10 right here. That's going to be a 1954 San Francisco and Canadian number 10 as well. 1983. Roll 48. And we've got another Canadian here. This will be 11. They take the lead. And it is another 1983. Well, that first box has been hunted. No varieties. Only one ended up with a few S's this time. A couple 70s, one being a really nice one. A couple 71s and a couple 74s. We got 11 total Canadians, with one being a young head, 1959. And then we also got 10 Wheaties. 6 from the 50s, 3 from the 40s, and then that beat up number 26, or 26D. So let me get these out of the way. We'll break into box number 2. Hopefully it's a little better. All right, we're set up with box number 2. And just like the other one, no wheat cent enders, but I at least don't see any Canadian enders in this box either. So hopefully that's a good sign. That being said, let's start cracking. Roll number 1. We're on roll number 4, and I just found something I haven't found in quite a while. And that is a Lincoln with a counter stamp. Looks like this one was stamped with an Indiana state on it there. I've seen older ones from the 70s with these on them. Never anything this new. First find of the box, counter stamp. Roll 6, and I found a Canadian right there. But if you look right ahead of it, we got a Wheatie too. First Wheatie of the box, 52D. There's the one I can look for, the DORS. And first Canadian is going to be a young head, 1964. But right back here, we got one more. Wheat cent. That one looks like it's got some pretty good details left to it. Let's see what we got. 1942 in pretty good shape. Roll number 9, and we're going to get Canadian number 2. And that's going to be a, come back here, 1971. Same roll, and wheat cent number 3 is a 44 from Denver. Roll number 17, and Canadian number 3 is going to be a 1986. Roll 20, and Canadian number 4, 1972. Same roll. Wheat cent number 4 as well, 1953 from Denver. Roll 21, wheat cent number 5. It's going to be a 19, if it'll focus, 56 from Denver. Roll 22, wheat cent number 6, right there. Let's see what we got here. Flip it over. Looks like a 1940S. Roll 28. And Canadian number, I do believe this is number 5. Is a 1983. Roll 30. Canadian number 7 right back here. Looking old. 1966. Roll 34. We're going to get wheat cent and Canadian number 7. The Canadian is looks like a 1997. And behind this road rash, we've got a, come back here, 1941, I do believe. And it is from Philadelphia. Roll 39 and wheat cent number 8. It's going to be in 1944 from Denver. Roll 41 and Canadian number 8 is going to be a 2011. That's 1 year off of the last year. Roll 42, wheat cent number 9 is going to be a 1949 Philadelphia. We're on roll 47, and if you look right here, we're in double digits on the wheat cent, box number 2 as well. Number 10 right here is going to be a 1957 Denver. Roll 48, and Canadian number 9 is in this roll. I just don't remember where I saw it. Let's see if we can find it here. There it is. That's going to be a 1993. Very last roll, and it's at least going to have one more Canadian. Double digits in the Canadians and wheat cents. Hopefully I find one more wheat cent. I'd rather have a tie between the two boxes. 21 and 21. Hopefully we find one. Let me go ahead and check. Well, I didn't find anything else. We did end up though with 10 Canadians, 1 being a young head, and 10 Wheaties. 6 from the 40s and 4 from the 50s. The only other thing that I came up with is that stamped Indiana 1987 penny. Kind of cool. And accidentally just threw my S's away. There were some 69s that I went over and looked at. They didn't have any of the doubling. I don't think I'm going to spend the time to pull them out and put them in my collection. So all in all, tie on this box. First box went to the Canadians, so I'm going to have to give this hunt to the Canadians again. So like always, I'm going to post a link right up here from my eBay page. Check it out. I might have something you want or need on there. Until next time, everybody. Hopefully you're getting your hands on some boxes. And happy hunting. And thank you for watching.